I'm going to assume because they had already given her a penalty, they were just kind of holding off. Sometimes they hold off on these things because things can be overturned. So maybe they was holding something back as a potential to make sure she stays locked up. At 48 years old, Doss faced the electric chair. That was what she could have potentially been sentenced with. And the distinction of perhaps being the first woman in Oklahoma in history to be executed, that had never happened before. So she would have been the first at the age of 48 years old. Very young to be calling someone a granny, but she was a grandmother. However, 2 years later, a judge actually declared that Nanny Doss was insane, which therefore spared her the sentence of the electric chair. And what the judge said was, the judge later explained that he didn't want to set a poor precedent by executing a woman, especially not a person with mental disabilities. I'm going to pause here because I find whenever there is a case that has got anything to do with someone being found insane, or they've spoken to a psychiatrist or a psychologist and the psychologist has said this person is suffering with this umbrella of mental disability, this judge did not think it fair to put this lady to death because of her mental disability. Two cases we've spoken about in the last few videos